Hello, welcome to Dungeon Dwellers Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Oh, it's not Dungeon Dwellers, it's Otaku Underground Radio. Fuck. Sorry. Otaku Underground Radio, episode 3, by the way. So I know I said I wasn't going to do another one until the Game Awards show, where I'm going to pick nominations that I think are going to win. And if I lose, I'm gonna take a shot of whiskey or whatever, and get really fucking shit-faced. So I figured, well, I should probably do a show to where I announce what my picks are, which is what I fucking did. And sorry if I'm a little groggy. It's like early in the morning. It's like 8 a.m. actually. I'm drinking Rockstar Energy Drink. It's a Cyberpunk. It's another Cyberpunk one. It's Male V, which if you watch my what is it called? Which video was it? Yeah, it was my I think it was the. I don't know. I recorded one review where I was drinking like another one, but it had the what was the other guy's name? Fuck. I can't remember. The guy with the top knot. I think I'm gonna save this can though. Like the other one, I was gonna save it because I hear there are people who collect this shit. And this can looks fucking cool as fuck. It's mostly black and yellow, but you get some purple at the corner. So I don't know. I might keep this one. Man. I don't know. When it comes to energy drinks, I prefer the coffee flavored ones, to be honest. But you know, this doesn't taste too bad. But I don't know. I just prefer the coffee flavored one. So I'm just gonna start off with my nominations. Okay, I got it down. Took me like an hour, and I was originally gonna do 2 shots if I got something wrong, and 1 shot if I got it, even if I got it right. But like, dude, there's like fucking 30 fucking categories or some shit. Like, I honestly, I just skipped the fucking esports shit because it's just like, fuck that, dude. It's like I'm gonna get fucking alcohol poisoning for sure. Yeah, so all this oh, by the way, unless more people comment, the alcohol of choice, because I asked which alcohol do you guys want me to drink, right? And I'm not gonna say his name. Well, he is like a YouTuber, so like the Houston, what was his name? Houston the dishwasher suggested what was it? Old Crow bourbon, which I still need to pick up. I only have like 3 days to do that before the fucking Game Awards. Oh, I was supposed to do it after I went Christmas shopping, but with my mom, and but like, yeah, she wouldn't stop at the liquor store. It's like, you fucking bitch, you always do this. It's like, I ask you, like, whenever I go shopping with her, I'll ask, hey, can we stop at this one place before we go home? It's usually the bank or something, like somewhere I need to go, and then like it's usually just to pick up something, and she'll say yes, and then by the time we go on our way back from shopping or whatever, I'll be like, fuck, I forgot, can we go stop at that one place? When we're not even close to home, she'll be like, no, I'm going straight home. It's like, oh, you fucking bitch. God, you knew I needed to go to the fucking liquor store. It's like, God fucking damn it. Whatever, it's the thing where like, I hate going to the liquor store during the week because it's like, people just look at you like you're a fucking alcoholic, and when you're like a son of an alcoholic, it's like, fuck, dude. I don't want to deal with that shit, which I'm not gonna get into that, but it's like, fuck. I don't know, whenever I drink, I get a fucking hard time for people, which I'm not an alcoholic. I just talk like this because, I don't know, I'm retarded or something. I don't fucking give a shit. Maybe I have a fat tongue. That's probably it. Fat tongue for a fat man. Oi. So like, I went to the Variety. I was gonna go to the fucking Game Awards website, but the fucking thing wouldn't load on my PS4. So I went to the Variety um, website, and they on the nominations they start off with the Game of the Year, right? So it's like I doubt they're gonna fuck. Could you not do it in the order that they're gonna do it for the show? Because I'm pretty sure they do it in the same order every year, but I don't fucking know. There's some like dumb fucking like nominations. You have action game and action adventure game, and like I did not see any best shooter. What the fuck is that? You have like stupid fucking nominations like community support, innovation and accessibility. Which what the fuck does that even mean? You have like best audio design, best score and music, what the best art design, best narrative. Like half this fucking nominations don't need to be in here, but you don't have best shooter. What the fuck is this? This is retarded. You don't have. I'm not even a first-person shooter fan, and this pisses me off. It's like what the fuck. But whatever. Like the Game of the Year pick, I picked. Some of these I did two picks, like my favorite pick, and then like the pick that I think will win. But most of them I didn't even do that because I just wanted to fucking get this over with. Which I would say I'm out of the loop when it comes to game shit. So like most of these will probably lose. I'll be surprised if I get a third of these right, to be honest. But my first pick, that's the pick where if I get it wrong I have to take a shot. My first pick for Game of the Year, which this is my favorite pick. I put Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's like pretty much the only one of the few games I actually bought this year of new games. So like, I kind of want that game to win. Even though, do I think it's the greatest game in the world? No, but I still think it's a good game. Do I fucking wish like Cyberpunk 2 will just make a new fucking dot hack game? Like the new fucking dot hack game that came with the PS4 collection. People say it's not even like 5 hours. It's like what the fuck? Like Cyberpunk. I know you don't like making games longer than 20 hours, but 5 hours? Fuck you. God damn it. So my second pick is this is the pick I think will win is Ghost of Tsushima, which like a lot of people love that game. And it's by like what is it called? Sucker Punch, which they make a lot is it Sucker Punch? I can't remember, but like they make a lot of good games. So that's the one I think will win, but the one I picked, my favorite to win is Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I should probably have the nomination list open, but fuck it. Like, I will say this, fucking Last of Us Part 2 was nominated, after like they were nominated 8 times for shit, I just kept keeping track. It's like, what the fuck? So there's no way they're not gonna win some awards. So which is why I picked one. But like for game direction, I picked Half-Life Alyx. Though the reason why I picked that because I didn't think that game would be nominated for anything else. So I figured, oh, they probably just put that in there for Valve to win something. So yeah, that was stupid. That was a stupid choice. Most anticipated game I picked was Elden Ring. Obviously, Elden Ring is gonna be the most anticipated game. It's like Game of Thrones meets fucking Dark Souls. Of course, it's gonna be the most anticipated game. Narrative, first pick is Last of Us Part 2. Favorite to win by me. Second pick is 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Never played the game, but I don't know, it looks alright. Art direction, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Score and music, Doom Eternal. I constantly see playlists of Doom Eternal music, and like there's Doom Radio that plays like 24/7 on fucking YouTube live streaming. So like what? I don't know. I haven't even listened to music, but apparently people like the music for that. Audio design, I picked Resident Evil 3. Shouldn't it be Resident Evil 3 remake? But whatever. Performance, I picked Laura Bailey as Abby for Last of Us Part 2. Which she probably won't win, but I don't know. I kind of do like Laura Bailey as an actress, though I hear, wasn't she one of the people that like fucking joined the hate mob for Vic Mignogna during like Anime Gate or whatever the fuck it was called? Whatever. Games for Impact, I picked Kentucky Route Zero TV edition. Never played the game, but I hear it's very good. Ongoing game, I picked Destiny 2, which I hear is dead, so that was probably a stupid pick. Indie game, I picked Hades. Hades was fucking nominated for Game of the Year, but there's like no way that game's gonna win Game of the Year. At most, that game will win either indie game or action game, so I picked indie game. Debut indie game, I picked Mortal Shell. Why is there 2 indie game nominations? That's fucking retarded. Oh, I wrote fucking indie game like 3 nominations 3 times. Oh, retard. So I put indie game Genshin Impact. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be mobile game. It's like, fuck, I'm a retard. So I'm gonna cross out and put mobile. Pretty sure that's supposed to, yeah. So for mobile game, I picked Genshin Impact. I don't know, I hear it's like a gacha game with Japanese anime girls. Like, I saw Eggy played it the one time. I didn't really watch that much of that live stream. I like Egg White, but like his live streams are too fucking long. It's like, holy fuck. Who has time to waste like 6 hours watching a guy play video games and shit? Like, I don't, unfortunately. Community support, I picked Fall Guys. I got that mixed up with fucking Among Us, so I don't know, whatever. So that one is definitely going to lose. So, VR, AR game, I picked Half-Life Alyx. Innovation Accessibility, which sounds so fucking SJW. I picked AC Valhalla. Action game, I picked Doom Eternal. Action adventure game, what the fuck? Why do you need pretty much the same fucking like category twice? I picked Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which I didn't play that game. I thought the main character looked ugly. And like, is that enough for you not to play a game? The main character looks ugly? And he's like, yes. It sounds gay as fuck, but I don't give a shit. Best RPG, I picked Final Fantasy VII Remake. Though I think Persona 5 is probably a better RPG. But it's like, come on, like that game didn't even come out this year, but they put it again because it got re-released with new DLC. It's like, fuck off. Fighting game, I put MK11 Ultimate Edition. But didn't that game come out last year too? I don't fucking know. I would have a hard time believing that game would not win. So I put there. Family game, I put Animal Crossing New Horizons. But I was too lazy to write New Horizons, so I just put Animal Crossing. I don't know, that game I'm pretty sure will win. Family game. It was like the most super hyped game that came out this summer. I didn't play it because I'm not a girl. I did buy on the 3DS store, I did buy an Animal Crossing game for the DS just to see if I would like it, and I played like, despite paying 20 bucks, I think I paid 20 bucks for it. I can't remember, but it's like I think it was like 10 bucks. I can't remember. I think the DS games on the virtual store are like 10 bucks. I only played like not even an hour because I just like, what one, like it looks like shit on the fucking 3DS. Two, it's just, I don't know. It's just fucking. I always consider Animal Crossing the franchise to be, this is a girl or kids game. And like, but like so many people were hyped for this game. Like, it's like, holy fuck, dude. What the fuck? Not even shills, like people like I respect and shit. Holy shit. So sim strategy game, I picked Crusader Kings 3. And the last remaining categories I actually picked shit for was sport racing game. I picked Dirt 5. I don't know shit about sports and racing games, so I just put that, you know. That was just a random pick. And multiplayer game, I just picked Call of Duty Warzone just because, you know, I know El Presidor plays that game all the time, and he has like good, like, I would say when it comes to shooters, like he knows best what's good and what's not. So, you know, I put Call of Duty Warzone there. And the rest of the fucking categories was like content creator of the fucking year, so I don't give a fuck about. And the other shit was like esports nonsense, so I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's not worth my fucking time. So I'm gonna play a little bit of Trials of Mana while we talk about the other shit we're gonna talk about. Because I just need to grind, okay? So it's like I'm not gonna be too distracted, because this game is pretty fucking easy. I'm like level 37. Once I get to level 38, I can fucking do another class change, which is, if you want to change how your character looks, you can only do that through the fucking class changes, which sucks. When I know a lot of JRPGs where they try to do like the armor, where like you equip armor and then like it looks different on your character. Like a lot of those games, it makes the characters look like shit because it like you're mismatching armor all over the place, because especially if you're going for stats, right? But like, I don't know. I just rather Western games do that all the time. I think more JRPGs need to do that, but like they choose not to. Which, if you want to know which JRPGs do that, where like you can equip armor and it will show like the armor on your character, games that do that are White Knight Chronicles, Dragon Quest, what was it, 9 for DS, and now I'm blinking. I think Legend of Legia for PS1 does that. And also, wasn't it, fuck, what's that one game for PS1? I don't know, I can't remember, but like those are the three major games I know about that do that shit. Fuck. I'm probably skipping a game, but I can't fucking think of one right now that does that. So the other shit we were gonna talk about is, I have my topics right here. Oh, Monster Hunter movie banned in China. So yeah, this was kind of surprising to me, because I'm like, what the fuck? Monster Hunter banned in China? What for? Right? And the reason it was banned in China was because I guess there's some racist shit in there that they found racist. Like what, for example? I don't fucking know, but apparently this pissed off China so bad that like you had people review bombing Monster Hunter World or whatever, or some Monster Hunter game. I don't know. The fucking video where it was that I watched for this subject, that was just super fucking boring. It was this guy and this girl, and the girl went on a fucking diatribe about like retarded bullshit. So I'm like, fuck this. I just turned it off after 2 minutes, which is why, you know, girls, you shouldn't. first off, you shouldn't do a show with your fucking girlfriend. It's just retarded and never works. Like, look at like fucking Bill Burr's like podcast that he does with his wife. It's just constantly like they get, not only like you get into fights and shit, but like you get into boring conversations with your girlfriend or wife that nobody gives a shit about. It's just like, it's like those shows just suck, dude. Like, people who do podcasts with their girlfriend or wife are fucking retarded. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an incel. I'm an evil, misogynist incel. Oh, I'm 40 and white and I can't get no pussy. Actually, I wish I was white. I would get more pussy if I was white. Yeah, the minority incels are kind of like the worst because they're like, oh, the reason I can't get laid is because I'm white. Like, what's the okay, then what do you think, like, the other incels that are white, what's their excuses? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, buddy? Like, dude, this, like, if you're not white and you feel like you can't grow, like, girls of your own race will still date you. Like, I had Mediterranean girls who were the same race as me who wanted to date me. I just didn't because they were like pretty either ugly or fat. And then there's the whole, like, for all I know they could be my fucking cousin. I don't know fucking know. Like, the islands are pretty small. I'm not going to go into detail because that it would be doxing my fucking shit, but like, if I went to like what the context of that. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, dude. Plus, there's like, you know, this is gonna sound racist, but like, black girls will pretty much date anybody. So it's like, you can always get a black girlfriend. I don't know. I didn't have a black girlfriend because I wouldn't date a black girl, to be honest, for not because of racist reasons. But because, you know, I just, you know, I don't know, I want my kid, if I do get married and have kids, I want my kid to look kind of like, not me per se, but, you know, oh, shit, this is gonna sound racist, I don't know, it's like, whatever, but yeah, I had like a work wife who was black, which was, having a work wife is fucking awesome. People don't know what a work wife is. Basically, it's like a girl, it's like a friend, a female friend at work that pretty much, you know, that does shit for you. Whenever I needed help at work, I could just ask the one girl to help me, and she would. Or I'll be like, hey, I need help over here, and then like over the radio, and like, yeah, she would always show up. One time I asked my fucking sister to do something for me because I was dying of fucking thirst. I had on the other property, I didn't have time to go and grab my drinks and shit, and like my sister wouldn't, but my fucking work wife did, which was a huge fucking surprise for me. Why would, like, what the fuck? But yeah, having a work wife was awesome, though. It was like she would bring people, I don't know, she once brought a girl to work during my lunch break for me to meet, and it's like, I was playing on my fucking, I wanted to get into Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, but the only, when I went to the retro store, the only Game Boy Advance, system they had, or system in general that could play Game Boy Advance games was a pink DS Lite. So I'm on my lunch break playing on this pink DS Lite, and my work wife friend comes over to me in my car with her friend to introduce me to her hot friend, which was like, it was super embarrassing. Oh my god. But yeah, I went off topic, but yeah, Monster Hunter game was movie was banned in China because I guess they found something racist in the game that China didn't like. Which what the fuck the racist thing could be, I don't fucking know. Like, as far as I know, Tony Jaa is like the only Asian guy in that fucking movie, and he's not even Chinese. He's like, he's Thai, isn't he? Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, dude. Maybe they found some anti-communist shit in there that they didn't like. Which, I tried, someone said some bullshit on some, like, anime website that Chinese anime and manga, which I forget what the term for Chinese manga is. It does start with MAN, but I can't remember the second half. But yeah, like, some fucking retard was like, Chinese anime and manga is better than, like, Japanese anime. So I went and checked out a bunch of Chinese animes. First off, a lot of them were either CGI cartoons that looked like shit, that looked like something from the fucking late 90s, and other ones were like, you know, King's Avatar, which King's Avatar is probably the best looking one I've seen. Still, it's like the animation looks like shit at times. There's like fucking CGI here and there. The voice acting is shit. Though a lot of Chinese animes do have English dubs, but I couldn't find an English dub for King's Avatar. And I don't know, the King's Avatar game, it's like, what the fuck is this? Is this supposed to be an MMO, or is this supposed to be like a fighting game? I don't fucking know, dude. Because at one point they make it look like it's like arena fighter, but then like other points it looks like an MMO. It's like, I don't fucking know. It just looks dumb to me. I only saw the first episode, to be honest. The only fucking Chinese manga I could find that I actually liked was Blade. What is it called? Blade of the Guardians? Let me double check because I have it bookmarked. My PS4. What's it called? I think it's called Blade of the Guardians. Let me double check. My bookmark. Blades of the Guardians. I'm on chapter 64. Which, for people who don't know the story for that, it's basically, the main character is basically, his overall design is inspired by Kylo Ren from the new Star Wars games, but he makes him look cooler, more masculine looking. Which, the character is basically, picture, you know, Lone Wolf and Cub? Picture Lone Wolf and Cub, but if Lone Wolf was Jubei Yagyu from, like, not Jubei Yagyu, sorry, Jubei Kazuraki from Ninja Scroll, which is super fucking cool. Though we all know Jubei Kazuraki is based off fucking Jubei Yagyu, but like his name's Jubei Kazuraki. Which, if you haven't seen Ninja Scroll movie, what the fuck, dude? I watch it almost every year. It's a fucking amazing movie. It's probably still in print. So go pick up a DVD copy of that shit. Yeah, so that was the only Chinese manga that I actually thought was good. And the story for it is basically the main character basically helps some rebels, you know, have a fucking revolution against the current empire. Sorry, current emperor of China, or whatever he's called. Which you would think, you know, the Chinese censors would have a problem with that kind of shit, but then again, you know, their whole government was founded on a fucking revolution, so who the fuck knows? Which a lot of the elites from the regime before the Revolution, still took charge after or some shit. It's because I don't fucking know. I'm basing that off of Three Body Problem, but it seemed like, wow, that you didn't accomplish much, did you? Except like kill, like get yourselves killed and killed like academics and shit. I don't know. It's just whatever. Can I save this podcast? So another topic. Egg White turned 29. Like, what was it? Like 2 days ago. So happy birthday, Egg White. You're awesome. Your music's really good. I especially like that. What was it called? Hose diss track. I can't remember the name. It's pretty good. And that, Alec Manassian song was also great. Like a lot of his, though someone fucking took down that fucking Alec Manassian video where it's like they had like clips of Sam Hyde and like Nicholas Cage from Mandy, which that fucking music video was awesome, and some fucking asshole took it down, motherfucker. So what other topics? So the second last topic is Cyberpunk 2070 will be released, because I said like we know it's not being released because the reviewers would have gotten review copies. Guess what fucking happened? The reviewers did get review copies, and then there's some shit that like some people will get to play it the day before, which is like, I'm guessing that has something to do with the Xbox Live Game Pass or some shit. I don't fucking know. I didn't fucking watch the article. I didn't watch Quartering's video on it either because I fucking hate the Quartering. Because how am I supposed to respect a man that lost a fight with a man in a dress who looked shorter and skinnier than you? And like, you didn't even fight back, you ran away and then sued him like a fucking yuppie. Like, Quartering, I have no respect for you as a man. It's like, it's one thing, if someone wants to fight you, right, and you don't want to fight back because you don't want to go to jail and shit. Because you can also go to even if someone starts a fight, you can still go to jail for fighting back, but they'll probably release you in the morning, and like, I don't know, it depends like how much damage you cause. Like, that's why I'm a grappler. That's my fighting style. So like, if someone starts throwing punches at me, I just grab, I try to grab them, wrestle them on the ground. Which my high school that I went to had a pretty famous wrestling team, and then we had like a huge ass winning streak, and then like the year after my class graduated, I don't want to say how long the fucking winning streak is, but yeah, the winning streak was over. And like, the wrestling coach who retired came back just so he could get the fucking winning streak going again, which I don't know if he ever fucking did. Oh my god. Which I was never on the wrestling team because I was pretty much bullied off the wrestling team. Because there wasn't a lot of people in my weight class. I was a big guy in high school. And like, I was told like, yeah, dude, like, it would fuck up. We rather like lose because we didn't fucking have people in the weight class than if someone actually wrestled in the weight class and lost. So, which they just assumed I would be a shitty fucking wrestler. It's like, God fucking damn it. Then again, wrestling's pretty gay to begin with, especially like actual wrestling, not the fucking WWE shit, but the actual wrestling. You have this thing, wrestlers will wrestle, and they try to psych each other out, and one of the ways that they'll psych each other's out is by fingering the other wrestler. No joke, people actually fucking do this. So in a way, I'm kind of glad I didn't get into wrestling, because, you know, one, I would have, if I had lost any of my matches, I would probably be bullied into suicide, and two, I didn't want to get fingered. So yeah, fuck that. Yeah, wrestling was a big deal at my school. Like, you ever see that movie Friday Night Lights, where they live and breathe the football shit? Yeah, it was like that at my fucking high school. Which, despite the I can't go into too much personal details, but you know. Yeah, so that sucks. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 will be released, and I'm disappointed because I wanted to see, you know, Jim Sterling, like, cope and, like, make more excuses for, like, CD Projekt Red, which I like CD Projekt Red, but, like, I'm fucking pissed off at Cyberpunk, and I already talked about this, but it's like, we were supposed to get, like, a third-person mode. We were supposed to get third-person cinematics like they had in the early fucking trailers. And we're not gonna get any of that. Like, the game, I felt like the game could have been fucking good if it was just, like, the Ghost in the Shell, you know, rip-off that we all thought was gonna be, where you play, like, as, like, a cop from Psycho Squad. That would have probably been a much... Yeah, it would have been a much smaller game than the game we're getting, but it probably would have been... It would have been a lot more focused, it would be better. But, I don't know, whatever. They want to do open world shit. And, like, and they said... Remember when they said the game was gonna have classes? Well, guess what? It's a classless RPG now. Just like Skyrim. So Skyrim, it's technically... not classless, but, like, you know, it pretty much is classless, because you can change class, like, pretty much anytime you want, really. You just have to change the focus of whether or not you want to be fighter, rogue, or fucking wizard, like wizard skills or whatever the fuck. Fuck, cocksucker. Yeah, it's still gonna be it. So it's coming out December 10th, which is the same day as the Game Awards, which is what, that's like Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday. Yay. I don't know. Will I buy a copy of Cyberpunk 2077? Maybe, I don't know. If it's not sold out, I will try. I will try and probably fail. Oh, sorry. Then I'll try nonetheless. So my third topic was going to talk about was, the last topic was my week in Christmas shopping. Because, like, usually people start off the podcast with what they did during the week. But, you know, I find that, you know, you do that when you have, like, an audience, right? I don't have an audience. My first podcast got, what, like 20-something views, which is not good at all, really, but, like, compared to most of my shit, it is. And then my second podcast, episode 2 of Otaku Underground Radio, only got like 4 views. You know, I probably should be talking about more anime and manga shit, but really, I have nothing to talk about, because, like, nobody, like, I don't know. I asked people, hey, what's the new shit everybody's into? And it's like, all my friends are like, no, they're like, oh, I'm not even watching new anime or manga. And then, like, the other people, the noobs, are like all into this Jujutsu Kaisen fucking anime manga, which I don't know. It looks okay, but I hear the fucking battle system's really fucking dumb. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Well, technically I didn't. I only watched like the first episode. I tried to find the fucking manga, but I couldn't find the manga. So like I could buy volume 3, but then I'm like, well, what would be the point of that? Yeah. So I don't know. I should probably no one really wants to hear about my stupid bullshit on like what I did this week. Though like I had this funny thing happen where in the middle of a podcast, sorry, not podcast, I was watching Kaiser, what's his name, Hertzon's live stream where he was playing some, it wasn't Ace Combat, but it was like an Ace Combat like game. I can't remember what it was called. He said it was like Wingman something. Where I was wrapping gifts while I was watching the live stream, and my nephew wanted a monster truck toy. That I had one job: buy a monster truck toy for my cousin kid. Sorry, sorry, for my nephew. Okay, he's not really my nephew. He's my cousin's kid, but it's like he's like a nephew to me, right? So I had one job. I go to wrap the thing, and like I look at it, and I'm like, this thing, its front wheels are smaller than its back wheels, and then I'm looking at the box, and it's not a fucking monster truck RC car toy at all. It's Angry Stunt Car, which motherfucker. It's by Misco Toys. I'll put an image of it in the fucking podcast. So, what the fuck was I gonna do? Cause like, money's tight. Really, I say that even though I spent like $300 this week. Not only a third of it was for myself. The rest was gifts and shit. So, thank God for the one guy who was like, buy Old Crow's bourbon, because I looked it up and apparently it's cheap as fuck. Which I still need to buy that, but yeah. So, I was like, fuck, I already wrapped the other gift, and I put the batteries in that gift, so I'm like, I suck at wrapping, so I want to rewrap shit again. And then there's the fact where like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Cause like, would he still like it? Probably. And it does look like the car, I'll put a picture of it in the fucking video. It does look like a fucking monster truck, kinda. But it's like, dude, like, I had one. I thought I kind of knew that it wasn't a monster truck, but I thought it could pass off as one, cause you can on the back it says you can do wheelies and shit. So it's like that's the kind of shit you want to do with a monster truck RC car toy, isn't it? But I thought I could pass this one. Not when the fucking in bold fucking writing does it say Angry Stunt Car, which I totally fucking missed when I bought the fucking thing. So I called the store up. In the directory or whatever, it said talk to in-store employee. So I talk to the in-store employee. I tell them, hey, what's going on? Like, can I return it and get a refund, right? You know what they tell me? No, you can, but you can trade in for store credit. And I'm like, okay, but I basically need the money to get like monster truck RC car toy. Do you have one at your store? Keep in mind, this is a fucking store in the mall. It's not that fucking big, right? So what do they tell me? No, I can't. You have to come in. It said in-store employee. You're telling me, and I called like during the week, right? Midday or whatever. So I'm like, you're telling me you're too fucking busy to have one of your fucking employees check the store, which all the fucking toys and shit there's one toy section, and then like there's random shit on the fucking tables, right? But there's like there's not even that many tables where they have toys on it. So it would take maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, which is a third of the time it would take me to drive to the fucking store, right? To look around and then come drive back. So like if I fucking went there, the time I would get there and back, and for them not to have the fucking thing I want, that would be an hour of my life fucking wasted. So they couldn't take not 10 minutes of their fucking time to check. Which I eventually did trade in the fucking toy because I lost my dog's $70 winter fucking jacket, and I remember they had some winter jackets there. So I'm figured, fuck it, I'll buy. I was at Canadian Tire and they had on sale for like $35, which was a little over budget for the, because like my the parents of the kids don't want me spending too much money because they don't like spoiling their, like people spoiling their kids and shit, right? Because they're, you know, yeah, because like their kids been wanting like Nintendo Switch for like a couple of years and they still refuse to buy it for the kids, which is like, even though their parents are both I'm not gonna spoil it, but they have high paying jobs, so it's like you can't spend like $200 for your kids. But whatever, right? They want to spoil the kids, right? And like, you know, because like I've known people who were like pretty much given whatever they wanted as kids, and they grew up to be self-centered, autistic assholes. Not autistic, but like, you know, just like autistic in the way that they're very over dramatic and shit. So I end up getting him like this 2-pack, which comes with two RC monster trucks, and they're pretty decent size. And one's like Bone Shaker and the other's like Tiger Shark, which I think are real monster trucks, if I'm not mistaken. And it comes with pylons too. Though I had to buy more fucking batteries. So it's like I just fucking opened up the box and just put the batteries in there and just wrapped it up. Fuck. Which I wrapped it up in like Marvel like superhero like wrapping paper, which is probably going to like confuse the kid, because like he's gonna be like, oh, is this like something Marvel? No. Which they had like a Spider-Man monster truck toy, but it was like $50, and I'm like, get him the fucking 2-pack, which it's a little smaller than the Spider-Man one, but it's like you're getting two, and like if he doesn't like one, maybe he'll like the other one. I don't know. I'm sure he's gonna like his gift, but it's like, you know, I don't know. I didn't want to, you know, it put me a little over budget for this month, but you know, I had one fucking job, was to buy the kid. He wanted a monster truck RC toy. I had one job to get an monster truck toy. So I don't give a shit if I'm over budget. Okay, I'm not gonna be homeless because I spent like an extra $15 on a fucking toy. Right? And yeah. Though I'm worried about how the girl's gonna take it, because compared, like, if you compare like his gifts to hers, like it looks like I went overboard for his gifts than I did her. So it's like, what, I don't know. I put a receipt. I got her a Baby Yoda. I put a receipt in there, and like they said, like at the store where I bought it, that they can trade in for store credit or cash. So it's like if she doesn't like the toy, she can just get her parents to take her and like get traded in for something else. Yeah. So yeah. I eventually did find my ducks, winter jacket. Even though I searched this place up and down, I left it in the shower that's broken. So I guess what happened is it was super wet, so I threw it in the shower and nobody uses because it's busted. Right? And that's where it's been for the last 3 fucking days. So now my dog has 2 winter jackets instead of 1. But like, one's a little bit more warm, and the other one's like waterproof. So like, I don't know. Whatever. If one's wet, then on the same day I can just switch the to the other one and fuck it while the other one dries. Because I usually take my dog out like 3 times a day. Yep. And yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, I went Christmas shopping with my mom at the mall. I pretty much was spoiled on what I was pretty much spoiled on like what my mom's getting me for Christmas, which sucks. I'm not gonna have any fucking surprises. I'm hoping that like I'll get some gift cards or some shit, but for Christmas, but I fucking doubt it. For people who don't know, we're not really celebrating Christmas, but my mom did get me something. And I did get gifts for like, people who are close to me, like my dog. I spent like $10 on my dog, which is like, kind of I was gonna get her like a $50 bone, but then I was told like, oh, with bones, you have to be careful that they don't like, once they whittle it down to the bones like really small, that they don't like, it becomes a choking hazard at that point. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not risking my dog's life on a bone, like when I I got her rawhide treat instead, which she can pretty much eat the whole thing and not have to worry about her fucking dying or whatever. Yep. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to fucking talk about other than we're still gonna do the Silent Night, Deadly Night marathon this week, which I am not excited at all. The first one is good, but the second one is pretty much a clip movie from the fucking first one, and there's like maybe like a half an hour of new footage for the fucking movie they actually shot. Which people like Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 because like of the one meme from the movie, Garbage Day, and what? And the guy shoots him. Which, yeah, that's a funny fucking scene, but it's like that movie's gonna be good because of the one scene and the fucking like what was it called, like rampage he goes at the end. Like, are you fucking shitting me, guy? Like, the movie, you have like what, an hour of like fucking clips from the fucking first movie that the guy narrates. It's like, that's so fucking dumb. And it's like, it's because they ran out of, they blew their fucking wad on the first thing that they fucking shot or some shit. So they didn't have money to shoot any other scenes, so then they rewrote the script so they can do the clip show, which, like, you have one of the jobs of directors and like executive producers is make sure that the people who are shooting the fucking movie don't spend all the fucking budget right away. So if they can't even use that money right, then how that not only should the movie not even get an average score, it shouldn't even get like a fucking anything higher than a fucking 2, because you had one job, right? Shoot the movie you want to shoot, not that you want to shoot, like shoot the movie off the script or whatever. Like, make a movie, don't make a fucking half an hour movie and then like the rest is like you like use filler to fill up the time with like clips from the fucking first. It's like, god fucking damn it, motherfucker, dude. Like, and I'm gonna have to watch that fucking shitty movie tomorrow. It's like, oh my god, I probably should have saved that rent for tomorrow, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I might also review episodes of Fargo season one because the cover for that, it's like a Christmas sweater for like the DVD. So I'm like, like, is it Christmassy? This TV show? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna review the first episode. Watching like Bad Santa's put me in the mood to watch more shit with Billy Bob Thornton, and Billy Bob Thornton plays like a bad guy in this. I think so. Yeah, he plays like Lorne Mavo, a manipulative master criminal. Yeah, wasn't that character in the movie? But because this is a remake of the Coen Brothers movie, wasn't that played by Steve Buscemi? I don't fucking remember. So yeah, I don't know. The TV show could be good. All right, peace. We've gone over topic. Sorry. Yeah.